Hello, this is question 9 on your June 2022 paper 1 from OCR. It's just a line, a question that is just a line, so it's a bit intimidating, and it's 7 marks. So we have to solve this integral. They give us the answer and they give us the substitution. If they don't give us the substitution, it's quite hard. It's not easy to integrate by parts or thinking about the common substitution that would be calling this u or u squared is not going to work easily because this x squared here. So let's going to do it using that substitution. So I'm going to write my integral just using x is to sine theta. So I'm going to write everything in terms of theta. I'm going to differentiate the x. So when I differentiate this function, derivative of sine is cos. So I have 2 cos theta d theta. And what I have to change as well when I use substitution is the limits of integration, because these are for x and we need them for theta. So when x is 1, if I substitute here, I have 1 is 2 sine theta, which means sine theta is 1/2, and I'm working in radians. That means theta is pi 6 radians. And when x is root 3, again substituting in the same equation, I have root 3 is 2 sine theta, which means sine theta is root 3 divided by 2, which means theta, I'm going to write, theta is pi thirds, yeah? Theta is pi thirds. So with all this, I'm going to rewrite my integral. The limits are going to be pi 6 and pi thirds. And then root of 4 minus x squared is going to be root of 4 minus, instead of x squared, I'm going to write this squared, which is 4 sine squared. And then instead of the x, I'm going to write what I have here, which is 2 cos theta. So times 2 cos theta d theta. We can work a bit with this integral, and I think you're going to see it very quickly. So this 4 can go out as 2. And then I have 1 minus sine squared, that is going to be cos squared. Yeah, so this is going to be integral between pi 6 and pi thirds. And I can write the 2 outside, and then I have 1 minus sine squared theta times 2 cos theta d theta. 1 minus sine squared is cos squared, and square root of cos squared is cos. So what I have is 2 cos times 2 cos. So I have integral of 4 cos squared d theta between pi 6 and pi thirds. And now I think you kind of need to know the trick to integrate this. So it's not going to help you to write this as 1 minus sine squared, because again we don't know how to integrate sine squared. What we do is to use the double angle formula. So it's something that you need to know. If you remember, cos 2 theta is cos square theta minus sine square theta, but this can be written as 2 cos square theta minus 1, yeah, and as 1 minus 2 sine square theta, but we are interested in this one, which means that 2 cos square is cos 2 theta plus 1, yeah. So from here I can say that cos 2 theta plus 1 is 2 cos square theta. If I can divide by 2 if I just want cos square, but in this case it's convenient because I have 4. And this is how I integrate cos square. I'm going to write this as 2, so this 4 is 2 times 2, yeah? So I'm going to leave 1 2, and the other 2 is going with 2 cos squared as cos 2 theta plus 1, yeah? So cos 2 theta plus 1. And again, the limits are pi 6, pi thirds, and d theta. And now I know how to integrate this because I don't have the squared. So I can have the 2 outside, integrate cos theta, integrate 1. So this is, I think I'm going to possibilities. 2, integral of cos 2 theta is sine 2 theta divided by 2. Integral of 1 is theta, and all goes between pi 6 and pi thirds. Before substituting, I think I'm going to multiply by 2, so I have sine 2 theta, just expanding the brackets, yeah, plus 2 theta, and I substitute between pi 6 and pi thirds. When I substitute by pi thirds, I have sine of 2 pi thirds. Sine of 2 pi thirds is root 3 divided by 2. You can use the calculator for this if you don't know. Then plus, when I substitute pi thirds here, I have 2 pi divided by 3 plus 2 pi divided by 3 minus, so this is f of pi thirds, and then I do f of pi sixths. Yeah, I would write the bracket so we don't get you don't make mistakes with the minuses. Pi sixths, I have sine of 2 pi sixths, or sine of pi thirds, is root 3 divided by 2 again, so root 3 divided by 2, plus pi 6 times 2 is pi thirds. And then I just put this together, so root 3 divided by 2 minus root 3 divided by 2 is 0, and 2 pi thirds plus pi thirds is, minus pi thirds is equal to pi thirds. And that's what we have to prove, yeah, is here, 1/3 of pi, or pi thirds. So that's all with this question. I think the important bit is that you know how to integrate cos square, and it's something that you haven't done. If you haven't done before, it's difficult to think, yeah. To integrate cos square or sine squared, we are going to use the double angle formula, yeah. And that's all with this question.